It's Hannah Olson from VeryHappyVlog.com and on Instagram at FreckledHan. Are you cheating? I wasn't gonna wear it.
Did you just take that because you saw that I was gonna say that about you?
Steven served. So we met our freshman year of college, and then Steven went on a mission for our church to Uruguay. For 2 years he was there primarily speaking Spanish, and so when he came home, his accent was seriously hilarious. He lost the accent really fast after. But there was one day a few months after he'd been home that we were like reading, I think it was the name of a song or the name of a band, and I was like, what's this band called? And he goes over and he's like, Ragamuffin. The Ragamuffins.
It was an album cover and it was written weird.
No.
If you've ever met Hannah, you know that she is super good at making friends and she has connections with just about everybody. Shortly after we got married, I was on the train and someone comes up and sits next to me and goes, "Are you Hannah's husband?"
Steven has really, really blue eyes. And the first time I ever met him, I was kind of bugged by him. That's another story. But I remember specifically thinking, holy cow, that guy has the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. We became friends, and over time, I'd always hear people complimenting his eyes, and I would just roll my eyes. Please stop feeding this kid's ego. The perfect illustration of this was one day we were at like a dorm meeting basically, and Steven made some stupid comment, and this girl that was like sitting on the front, she couldn't see him, and she was, I don't know, sassed back at him, and she was literally in the middle of telling him something like, "You don't know what you're talking about," and then she stopped and made eye contact. I kid you not, mid-sentence, she's like, "You have the prettiest eyes I've ever seen." Really? It was so annoying.
Hannah's terrible at song lyrics.
I knew this one.
So bad. One of the best ones is the song, "I would walk 500 miles. And Hannah goes, "Why does he say he'd walk 5,000 miles? 500 plus 500 is not 5,000.
I thought that he said, "I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 5,000 miles."
Here, should we keep going? Needle in the bed, gotta get you out of my bed. Needle in the bed, gonna wind up dead.
I see this not as a flaw in my ability to hear
This
lyrics,
is not the time
but
for you to
in
defend
people's
yourself.
ability to write lyrics that make sense. Steven loves matching when we have a... Okay, he doesn't, but we have two shirts that are the same.
I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose, that she waits to get dressed until just before we have to head out the door so she can throw on her clothes and then be out in the car, and then I'll notice that she's wearing the same shirt that I am, but by then it's too late. Han is deathly afraid of animals, just
Not
animals in
all
general,
animals.
but especially kittens. Kittens. Cats, but mostly kittens. When we were engaged, she somehow like got bamboozled into taking care of her friend's cat.
Melanie,
taking care-
I blame you to this day.
She wouldn't even open the door for the first day, and I had to go do it by myself. It was just a totally normal kitten. Great cat.
No, Steven, bless his heart, is the pushover parent. The other night, he put her in a crib, and like 25 minutes later, he was still putting her to bed because she would just think of every possible excuse.
She's
to
getting
get
pretty
him-
wily.
To get him to stay, and he would give in every single time. First, he read her like 4 books. Then they said like 5 prayers. He probably sang like 20 songs. And then I just hear him close the door. And then her say, "Dada, Dada." So he opens the door. "Yes, Lydia." And then she like say something I can't hear. Then he closes the door again. "Dada, Dada." He opens the door.
Did you just take that because you saw that I was gonna say that about you?
Okay, I hope that recorded. I don't know if it did.
Oh no, it's recording.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't think of this one. Steven has OCD,
Oh my
but
gosh.
not in the form that you would think. It is OCD, obsessive clipping disorder. I kid you not, this guy clips his fingernails like twice a day.